Aha, here we go. Skirt steak with pasta or Romanian tenderloin with pasta, whichever you want to call. I like Romanian tenderloin, kind of fancies it up a little bit. You also could do this with hanger steak. You know what you could do is also toss in, we used to do this at the White Lion, something similar, but it was like a butter and white wine sauce with the pasta. And then you would toss in some veggies, maybe even some baby leaf spinach or something. Really good. But yeah, this is delicious. Great al dente pasta. Just, just it's not mushy. There's a little bit of firmness to it. I have to be honest. I feel like my body was just craving some carbs. And what did I want to do? Well, I wanted to answer that craving without wrecking the work that I've done. This probably could have been turned into two servings. But oh my god, it's all about these pastas. Okay, so spaghetti pasta, but you can use anything. You can use anything on hand. You could use rice. Be aware that rice, much smaller grains, and we have a tendency to forget that. There's a lot of air and a lot of space in between the pasta noodles that doesn't happen with grains of rice, that we tend to eat a lot more of the rice when we're having rice, and we'll end up consuming more carbohydrate than we intend to. So that little bit right there was enough to get me through. That answered my body's just, oh my god, I'm gonna eat everything if I don't get some sort of carb. I'm gonna, just drink a bunch of powdered sugar or something. But it's on the plate, so I'll go ahead and treat myself to a finish. It's only one or two more bites. I'll be okay. If I let myself get too hungry, I forget to put smaller portions on the plate. Smaller portions on the plate remind me to eat more efficiently. But it's about 7:30 now. About a proper dinner time. I typically will wait until midnight. And if I've waited this long before I eat anything, and I haven't, I've gone since bedtime, I've not eaten anything. I think some leftover pork chop somewhere in the early morning, right? Like maybe around 8 a.m., as a quick breakfast. But yeah, I gotta, be careful, be mindful. Okay. This is very good. Your family would love this, and it's basically just your leftover, whatever kind of little pasta sauce or something that you have. Maybe you made some pasta and you had a little bit of marinara left over or something like that. Or, you know, the the broth that renders really works really, really well. You see, I didn't put any oil in the pan or anything like that. I just let this slow render itself. It made its own broth. I used very little of the beef bouillon powder to kind of marry these flavors together. That's where the salt comes from. But this isn't a salty dish at all. A lot of garlic. Garlic is speculated to be good for the immune system. A lot of doctors will say that. However, there's not been an official study, so we don't know we don't know the truth to those claims. But I strongly believe in food as medicine, and garlic is one of those things that's basically just provides nutrients that's great for the body. I've heard those things about beets also, but I can't do beets. And I've never tried about a beet juice or whatever, because anything like that, I don't want sugar. So I don't really do anything like that. If you had a little bit of bread or toast or something, and you wanted to kind of sop up some of the flavors on the plate, this would be good. I am not doing that. I'm already pushing the limit on this diet as it is, but look at all these bits of garlic. You want to get that. That's some goodness. Okay, so love and light, and ciao bella. Bon appetit.